Privileged ones, YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. So you all may already know that I took my life from New York and I moved myself all the way down to Florida, and we're in the Tampa area, and that gets us ready for a couple of different things. There's a couple of content creators down here that I want to work with. There's also GuardianCon 2018 coming up very soon that I want to attend. And for all you Destiny and Fortnite players out there, this is the channel that you like to come to for Fortnite and Destiny content. And Tampa, Florida, GuardianCon 2018 is going to be a really awesome experience. So I am going to confirm right now, I will be there if you guys are going. Now, really quick, we are going over the 2018 setup tour because my setup has changed a lot since over the years of starting my YouTube career. And I'm really excited to show you what this new space looks like. So let's delve right into it. I found it would be a perfect start just to start at the door. So when you close the office door, you have a hat rack for all the hats and merchandise, and we've also got a Scuf gaming bag that I actually received from the 2017 GuardianCon. From there, over on the wall, when you walk in, we've got a couple of memorabilias of Destiny 2. We've got all the boxes up top for the Scuf gaming controllers, and all of the Elgato merchandise, because you all may know I actually use Elgato in all of my setup religiously when I'm streaming or when I'm recording footage. From there, we've got the little bar, which I have a couple of action figures on. We've got a mini fridge to hold some soda cans, or if we want to fill up 2 things of G Fuel water bottles, we can have the shaker cups inside there cooling, so when we want to, we can grab all the G Fuel. Now, to give you guys a rough representation, we have a ton of G Fuel, and actually goes back there quite a ways. It's actually 3 rows of different flavors, and we have every flavor in the lineup that G Fuel has released from start to finish, even the flavors that they're currently not selling anymore. From there, we've got an alcohol collection for my drunk streams, which you've probably seen those occasionally, but they happen very rarely. I'm very responsible when it comes to drinking because I've had a bad past with my parents growing up, and that's something that I don't really want to talk about on camera. So maybe later on in a Q&A video, I'll talk about that in a bit more detail. Or if we ever hit 100,000 or 1 million subscribers, I'll do a Draw My Life video if that's something that you're into. Next up, we got the little smiley face mask that I've actually worn in a couple of my vlog videos. I'm not going to wear it in this one, but it's there, hanging on the door like it always has been. Next up, we've got our rack, or our little shelf of a bunch of collectibles. We've got the Destiny 2 Collector's Edition up there. We've got a bunch of other stuff up top. And we even have all of our games down at the very bottom, because you really won't see the bottom shelves very often in any of the videos that I'm recording. From there, on the other side of the room, we have what I would like to call the thinking couch. This is kind of where I like to just sit down, or I have unboxing videos and stuff. And right now, there's a pile of junk there that I have to put away. We've got the Ghost plushies. We've got our Eevee, because you all may know I love Pokemon, and my favorite Pokemon of all time is Eevee. And then right after that would have to be the Evolution Umbreon. Next up, we've got the shelf, which is basically just the wall of pops. So I'm going to have a P.O. box in Tampa, Florida. I don't have one right now, but when I do get one, the one thing that I would love you guys to send me above anything else is pop figures. And I will always do the unboxing, and I will always put them up on the shelf, as you can see here. And when they get full, I'll add more shelves to the walls, and we'll fill up the entire office space. From there, I have over here an award for reaching or surpassing 5,000 subscribers that one of my dearest fans on the YouTube channel back when I hit 5K sent me. Right after that, someone else sent me another one for surpassing 10,000 subscribers. So I'm gonna leave the joke really quick. What about hitting 50,000? We're almost there. And it'd be really cool if you guys wanted to send me one of those as well, just for hitting the halfway mark for YouTube's first play button award, which is 100K. Next up, we've got at the very top a bunch more pops, a lot more. We have a ton of pops, and I just absolutely adore pops, so that's just something I enjoy. Next up over there, you probably noticed the PlayStation 4, and that is a part of the first section of the gaming setup. We have it on the other side of the room, because as you all may know, in a couple of my videos back at the old setup, you could hear the PlayStation 4 fan in the background, and it was the most annoying experience ever. We are going to show you everything right now from what we just showed you. So here we go. From the entryway to the bar section of the room and over to the closet door, holding and housing a bunch of electronics. We've got then our shelf. We've got the thinking couch with our awards from you guys, the pop wall, and then the PlayStation 4, the Astros, and also the really awesome SCUF controller. We've got our bench for when we want to relax our feet on the thinking couch. And then we've got the window to Tampa, Florida with the palm tree outside. Very beautiful space. And also there's my car. And there's a couple other awesome cars. We got a Corvette. We've got a Charger. You know, a couple cool things outside. But then, are you ready? Because this is where the setup gets awesome. Before you guys see the full gaming setup and the desk, I want to thank my sponsors. I want to thank you guys for getting me to where I am today so I can have those sponsors. And I also want to thank you guys personally for getting me to where I am so I can purchase some of the stuff that's in this setup. I honestly would not be here without you guys. And with these setup tour videos, I feel some content creators aren't giving enough credit to their subscribers and their fan base. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to getting me to where you're about to see today. Oh, this is surreal. 2018 setup video, and we're right here. This is the setup, guys. This is where I sit every night when I'm making videos, and we've got Rode microphone, we've got Logitech camera, we've got the Stream Deck for my brother, we've also got the Rode AI1, and we've got a bunch of Razer peripherals because we all know I'm sponsored by Razer. I want to thank them right now for giving me the chance and the opportunity for being their first level streaming actual sponsored affiliate streamer. So that's pretty awesome. We've got a 42 inch, or not a 42 inch, but a 36 inch. And then we've got a 24 inch. The 24 inch is a 144 Hertz MSI curved monitor. And it's also got G-Sync in it, and it's amazing. I love this thing so much. As you can see, we've also got the logo wallpaper. And that is the NT1 Rode microphone. We're gonna show you the entire setup really quick. We've got the dresser over there with an Xbox One and some more Astros. And then we've also got this Pikachu. That Pikachu is actually a charging dock or a charging pad where I can set my iPhone X right on top of it and it will actually charge, which is pretty sweet. To get back into the setup, that's my chair that I use. I would love to have a DX Racer chair at some point, maybe in the future, but I'm not really worried about the money cost in those kind of chairs. I've got my water that's always there. I drink about a gallon of water a day just to stay hydrated because I do work out every single day. So that is going to be the 36 inch. We've got the 24 inch, the Stream Deck. Now the Stream Deck isn't fully programmed, but basically to run you through how I run my Stream Deck is right here is the Violent Privilege button. This will actually pull up my official website. If you guys didn't know I had an official website, check the link down below in the description. From here, this will actually pull up my YouTube studio so I can edit videos or I can upload new content. We've got a settings button here so we can change the lights on the Stream Deck to make them brighter. So if it's dark in the room, we can turn it up. If it's really light in the room, we can turn it down. So actually, we're going to turn that down about halfway, actually more, just so you guys can see the buttons a little better. This will open up OBS, and then we've got an OBS folder above it, which is going to operate my scenes and my windows for when I'm streaming. Now, OBS is actually going to be running through to Twitch and YouTube, and if I click on the Twitch folder, that will open up my chat options so I can change the chat to, like, say subscriber chat only or to slow chat, so you can only post things every, I would say, 200 seconds, and so on and so forth. And then we're also going to have different types of chat options. So when I click on something, it will post it into chat, and you'll be able to read that. Next up, we've got the YouTube folder, which is going to do the exact same thing. And then we've also got a Twitter folder that is going to run Twitter and also announce to you guys when I have a new video or if I go live on live stream. We've got this button here, which is going to work just like the OBS button here that's going to start stream, but this one is going to start recording. So I actually press this button to start recording gameplay footage. If I'm doing something and I really want to make a video out of it, I just press this button and it will actually go into record mode. We've got Photoshop and we've also got Wondershare Filmora. If you all ever wondered what editing software I use, I actually like using Wondershare Filmora. And just to give you an aspect of this, here you go, we can go to Photoshop, and that was my most recent thumbnail that I actually created for the Fortnite versus H1Z1 video that I uploaded today. And we can go back to a bunch of other different things. So I'm going to also have a subscriber count that is going to have a viewer count pop up, a live viewer count when I'm streaming for Twitch and for YouTube. And that is basically it for the Stream Deck. Now, this is the computer. This is what I do all my work on. And just to show you the PC, there it is with Razer peripherals. Once again, we have a bunch of Razer, and we also run Rode, which they sent me this, they sent me the AI-1 and a bunch of other stuff for free, and I have to thank them as a sponsor. And the CEO even legitimately signed a letter directly to me with my name on it. It was probably the most prestigious thing I've ever had sent to me. And I want to just thank Rode really quick from Australia. So from Florida to you guys in Australia, thank you guys so much for the support. You all are awesome, and I love the microphone. Next up, we also have the PC, and this is going to be running lights and water cooling. And this is the PC that I'm using right now, and honestly, I actually took out the other graphics cards. I only need one graphics card for this unit until I actually start programming a game, and I'm gonna work on programming a game this year, and then I'm gonna have to put in the graphics cards, and I'm going to also try to upgrade the setup one more time to have 3 monitors, maybe even 4 monitors, but that's also moving closer and closer to 2019. So that will be 2019 setup video if we ever make it that far. And I really hope that we make it that far, guys. So there you have it, Privileged Ones. You've joined the Privilege Army. I want to thank every single one of you for being a part of this gang, this family on YouTube. Honestly, I hope we get really large, and where we are today is beyond anything I could have ever imagined. When I started this channel back in 2014, the beginning of 2015, I didn't think I would get this far. Honestly, when I graduated high school, I was not a public speaker. I hated talking in front of a group of large audiences. I hated reading my essays out in class. And honestly, back in high school, my high school graduating class was only 32 people. So how can I talk to 1 million people online? See, you'd be amazed with what you can do and what you can achieve as long as you put your mind to it. And don't let anyone hate on what you're doing. And if they do hate on what you're doing, guess what? Shrug it off and keep moving forward, because you are the only one that knows what you're capable of. Keep it up, and thank you all so much for what we have here. You guys are awesome, and seriously, we've made it. It's 2018. Let's make it one more year.
Oh, hi. VBG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there is the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy.